Hello and welcome, I'm Martine Croxall. A super typhoon has made landfall in the Philippines. Known as Fung-wong, the typhoon crossed the coastline in the country's north at 9:10 in the evening, local time. Video of this suspension bridge being thrown around in the wind in the town of Kalmaegi is being shared on social media. The storm has reached super typhoon status, meaning the sustained winds are in excess of 240 kilometres an hour. Waves battered the coasts. Tens of thousands of people have been forced to evacuate, and the defence chief warned millions more to get to higher ground before it's too late. This is the view of the typhoon from space, giving you an idea of its scale. 2 people have already died in flash flooding, with fears that numbers will rise. This is the second massive storm to hit the country in the space of a week. The previous typhoon killed at least 200 people and left a trail of destruction. So what is a super typhoon and how do they differ from usual typhoons? Well, super typhoons are extremely powerful tropical cyclones in the Western Pacific. They have sustained winds of at least 150 miles an hour, which is about 240 kilometres an hour. They form over warm ocean waters near the equator and can cause catastrophic wind, rain and storm surge damage. They're the strongest storms on Earth, and they can often span a distance of more than 500 kilometres. Super typhoons can double their wind speed, in under a day. Our Southeast Asia correspondent Jonathan Head sent this report from the Philippines.
Well, the wind is really picking up here in eastern Luzon. We can't go out any further away from our hotel on this. There's debris flying around out there. You can see the trees blowing behind me, and there are great sheets of rain driving across the roads. This is not the first typhoon this season, but it may be, in terms of its size, the biggest, and it's carrying huge quantities of rain, and that's what's really worrying the authorities here. For the moment, people are sheltering in any solid buildings they can find. Earlier today, we watched coastal areas evacuating, people leaving anywhere near the sea, or any low-lying or flimsy houses are moving into sports centres, city halls, any kind of solid building where they can shelter for the night while these driving winds cross the country. But that rain brings with it the risk of landslides and of flash floods. And remember, it was flash floods that killed so many people just a week ago in the central Philippines, caught them completely by surprise. So it's not until this storm has done its worst and passed us that we will know how much water has been left and how much damage that may have done. People here are generally pretty resilient, but they are getting an awful lot of typhoons now. This has been a very tough year. They've had a bad earthquake as well, and the emergency services have been at full stretch. But right now, it's night time. For everyone who's in this area, is take shelter and simply wait until the storm eases.